h5 last time, so I think I should go 1 h4. b6? Well, b6, I think e4 is a decent response. And yeah, VIPs counts as subs, that's why Chessbro could comment. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so this, like, in the corresponding line with reversed colors, I think the thing is, like, there's some f5 line and then the queen is coming to h5, but, or in this case h4, but with the pawn on h4, that is not a problem. I think I can go e5 now. Also bishop g2 fails to rook h2, which is, you know, brilliant foresight, I would say. This looks bad. Takes, queen g4. Okay. And once again, I mean, bishop g6 runs into h5. This 1h4 move is just brilliant. Like, in every single line here, after b6 e4, I would guess after b6 e4, white is probably a bit better. Or at least not even close to being worse. So I think he chose, like, the only reasonable move where h4 is actually very good. So maybe, you know, this guy is actually not the OP Aryan that everybody thought he was. Maybe Aryan is the OP Aryan. Okay, let's capture bishop g5, I think. So now my plan was to take on e7 and then start harassing his bishop. Is that a good plan? If I go start harassing it immediately, he might take... No, but if he takes, then I can take on c2. Okay. Should be good then. Because I was thinking takes hg and then he can park the bishop on g6, but I just take his other bishop. And now I think I take h7, knight of 3. Like, if you could develop really easily here, I mean, he still has bishop b4, which I missed. So he's sort of getting a game, but I should be much better with the extra pawn and potential big pass pawn. Okay, so he goes for queen deployment instead. But this should be insufficient. Yeah, I kind of wanna keep playing for the initiative here with d6, because it was certainly possible to drop the queen back to e4, cover the diagonal, and then just keep going from there. But I thought, let's try and win in the attack. I mean, his king is a bit airy, and I'm not even material down. So I should be doing great. This looks wrong. How about rook d1? Yeah, I'm getting knight d4. Now I got a couple of options. Like the fanciest is to go knight d5. Oh no, then he can trade and he has king. Okay, I'm gonna keep it simple. Bishop h4, then knight d5, also bishop c5, I go b4. I'm sure I have many good moves here, but when in doubt, you know, centralize. So queen e4, this should be curtains. Now knight d6 is just resigns on the spot. Yeah, poor Oparin. he's had a torrid time against me today. I'm playing Makarian. Emote only, yes, there we go. Let's go knight c6. He's really not gonna play. Really not gonna play d5. He has to do it at some point. Well, I'm gonna keep provoking him then. Does he just want a regular King's Indian? Okay, let's do something a bit different at least. I think I saw Sindarov play like this against a young Indian in Qatar. Sindarov was doing horribly in that game. So why am I playing it? Or maybe it wasn't exactly like this. Because this just looks wrong. Okay, let's go c5 then. Try and go a6, b5, I don't know. It looks dubious to say the least. I mean, I've given up the bishop pair. My knight on a5 is terrible. You know. What's not to like? h5 is also always useful, isn't it? Why is he giving me h4? Yeah, h4, b6. Let's at least prepare retreat for the knight. No idea why he went to h3. Let's go h4 now that he can no longer put the bishop on g4. Still probably more of a weakness than anything else, but yeah. Yeah, now he takes, now that I can no longer bring the knight to c6 immediately, which makes a lot of sense. Okay, then I'm gonna try and bring the knight back. I'm not worried about the double pawns, because his dark squares are going to be weak. Oh, am I losing a pawn? No, I don't think so. Takes, and then bishop e5. I think he must have missed that. If he missed it, he's kind of just exchanged his dark square bishop for no reason. I mean, I guess he's still, if not better, then not worse, but the trend is definitely good for me. Okay, let's... Now, what am I doing? I should just exchange that knight. Like, why do I want knights? This is unnecessarily complicated. Okay, let's put the bishop in the middle. And then try to exchange the knights. I mean, once I exchange the knights, I think he has no dynamic potential whatsoever. And of course I missed this, which is insane. Got too cocky there. Now I'm just worse. He could have just taken on d6. I don't know why I didn't. I mean, he's going to take now, but I feel like taking immediately was more incisive. Queen e7 maybe, covering h4, attacking a3. e5, I think I go d3. Okay. I'm not losing this game. Or, I don't think so. Maybe I'm still worse. I was thinking queen e5, but he just takes an f4, which I somehow missed. Maybe I should go g5 then. Secure some more squares. Okay, so he takes. Trade, and then king e5. I thought that my king should be active enough to save the game. No, he doesn't go for c5. It's a bit surprising. Okay, let's go a4 then. So he has to take, because otherwise there was trouble. GH is really risky. Or maybe it was good, but I didn't expect him to go for it. Okay, f5, gotta keep control. I think I have good practical chances to win now. Now I'm probably winning. King e4, knight b1. Just escaping with the knight, and we're gonna get the win. Okay, let's serve Nihal with h4 as well. You know.